US indices traded mixed last week, but largely I can say stayed bearish. Specifically, Dow Jones has taken a hit and in fact has seen now close to 42k levels, while S&P has also erased some of the gains and it is Tech 100 which is traded with little swings, hitting the highs. We have seen it closing at the doji. What to expect from the S&P 500, Nasdaq 100 and Dow Jones in the coming week? Where to enter, where to exit, how to profit? We're gonna see with the help of charts and indicators. We'll do a multi-time frame analysis on each and every index and arrive at the levels at which you can take a trade. And yes, I do share twice a day updates for US indices, first with the Asia and Europe session, next with the US session. These two updates give you a fair bit of idea on how to trade profitably throughout the day. Thus, subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon. Do like, share, and comment. This is the only channel to give you two updates a day with detailed analysis and a proper reasoning. Join the free Telegram channel for live updates. Join the channel memberships here on YouTube to support the effort. Let's start first S&P followed with Nasdaq in the end Dow. Watch. At the end of every update, I'll share the trading levels. So do listen to it carefully. Now look at the. Let's start with first 4-hour charts for S&P. If you look at, you can notice on the 4-hour charts we are looking at lower highs and lower. Now the lows of this channel are towards 5750, but remember there are two key supports here. First at 5800 at which it has closed, and then 5780. Once it breaches these two, we can look forward to a move towards 5750, 5760 zone, which is a greater support. And if that is taken, then certainly we are looking at 5700 levels, the next target below which there are greater supports which will come in towards 5650 levels. If you look at the moves, the moving averages have crossed over and these are now on the verge of turning bearish. See what has happened here. I do not expect this. There is a possibility because see it is closed at the bottom and it is possible that it can continue with further downside here. Also on the 4-hour chart, this is the second time 20 and 50 are crossing over after this stronger bullish crossover. This is almost a month since the last bullish crossover we have seen this, and it has stayed bullish, so chances of a reversal cannot be denied. Stochastic has come to the bottom here while the MACD is also on the verge of a crossover. Now if you look at the MACD, see, look at the rise here, then retracement, then rise, then retracement. Now it is at a point where it has to decide the direction here, because if it plummets we can see a sharper correction. RSI has dropped as well. Coming to daily. Also remember the coming week is going to be important. We have 4 trading sessions for the month of October, and then the most crucial month is going to come for the US indices, where the first trading session in the coming week for the month of November, we will be having the NFP data. Then the US elections the next to next week are going to set the stage for the rest of the few weeks. The direction of the markets will be dependent on the results here. Now it is already trying to take a direction. If you look at the daily charts, what has happened, hitting the highs here, 58, 50, 58, 60 zone, we have seen reversal. But if you notice this, it is still delivering higher highs and higher lows. Also, if you notice a sharper drop, and the support levels from the 20 period are very. Thus, S&P is seeing a support from the 20 period here. Once it breaches and trades below 20 period, specifically below 5780, 5750, we can look forward to a move towards 5700, 5680, and below that it will be set for a sharper correction where we will look forward to in fact 5600 levels. If you look at a stochastic, this has dropped. Now see, MACD after hitting a triple top here, it has crossed over trading with divergence. Now see, this is the last time where we have seen a triple top, we have seen a sharper correction, and precisely this is happening from the same level. So it can hit the lows, and if you look at before that also similar phenomena was observed, and hence it appears it is good time for S&P to take a correction. RSI has dropped as well. Coming to week. Now on the weekly charts, it is very important to note, as long as now 58.75, 58.80 zone is not taken, we need not consider S&P 500 as bullish. Very clear, 58.75. And before that, the first resistance zone on the upside is at 58, 50, 60, which is going to also remain a greater resistance for it to break past by. As long as these levels are respected, we have to be careful. Now on the weekly charts also, see, this could be just the beginning of the drop, because see what has happened, whenever you see a divergence here, a retracement follows, Second time it is retest taken the support from the 20 period, again a stronger divergence, so a pullback here cannot be denied. Now a pullback here means a move towards 5600, but right now I can say we have to wait for a while. Also remember, this time the reversal is happening from a slightly lower levels, and thus this time if it drops, we can expect it to in fact breach the 20 period and trade low. Now also notice, this is the zone for 2 to 3 weeks we have seen S&P taking the support from, that is 5680, 5700 levels. These are going to remain a prime support levels. Below that you can expect it to keep moving towards 5600 as the next targets. Remember, on the weekly charts, the S&P is trading with extreme divergence. We have seen it rising from 3500, 4000 levels to now 5800 levels. The stronger the rise, the stronger could be the fall here. Look at the stochastic. This is also at extremes. Whenever it hits such levels, it also follows with a correction here. Look at the MACD on the weekly chart. See, first drop, then retracement, second drop, then retracement. Uh, I will say that it is still in green, trying to converge. Next couple of weeks are going to remain crucial because this time the crossover is going to take a sharper direction. RSI is also hitting the highs now, trying to look downwards. Coming to the month, on the monthly charts, two bullish candles, straight with higher lows and higher highs. Now, a possibility of a closer of the week and the month at around 5750 exists, or this zone between 5750 5800 exists strong. Now on the downside, it is possible that S&P takes a hit towards 5650, recovers and closes the month at around 5750 levels here. This possibility you cannot ignore, and that will also mark the beginning of the reversal. The doji here will confirm the reversal process, and that will initiate the down move for the next few months. Why there could be a down move? See, if you look at the run here, first run, then the retracement, a minor red candle is seen, and since then, almost a year, it's been almost a year since we have seen a downtrend here in S&P. So possibility of a reversal in the near future cannot be denied. I have been highlighting this for long. I have been sharing this as it has come to overbought zone, and the chances of reversal and the second wave are high, where we may see a good correction here. The stochastic is staying overbought. The MACD has also come towards an extremely overbought zone. This is the last time when we have seen a crossover and we have seen a reversal. So the current month possibly remain in green, and then we may see a fall here. RSI is back to overbought zone. It is not that it cannot sustain this. On the RSI part, there is still room for further rise. But look at this first peak, second a lower peak, third could be the first further lower peak, and then it can hit the lows here. So now looking at this, you can buy at 58 20 24 zone, but there are greater resistances on the upside at 35 40, 58 52, then 58 60 65, and the strongest one at 58 74. Only and only if you see S&P trading above 58 74, we can stay in buys. We can expect 5900 and in fact 5950 levels very very soon. And it could continue with the rally here in the coming month as well, where 6000 levels cannot be denied. Though looking at the zones here, it appears to be at a slightly over, and thus you can sell here at 5795. But I will say that coming week also might stay in a range, or we can see swings where higher lows or lower lows and higher lower highs and higher lows can be seen here. So till 5760 we have to be careful, and then towards 5700 we have to be extremely careful. It can show you a bounce back. Below this you can see a very good move towards 5650 or 5600 levels. Let's move to Nasdaq. See, Tech 100 last trading session, what it did, it has achieved the highs here, and I have shared with you that it is staying in the zone. First this one at 2400 and 2200, and the bigger one at around 2500 and 20,000. So this is the zone in which it is trading. What has happened, hitting the highs, we have seen it reversing. Now it is very very important for it to trade now below 20,200 levels. Only and only if it trades below 20,200 we can expect slight bearishness. And then also see, just connect it here. First 2200 very good support, and then 20,100 levels will appear. Below that it is going to deliver a stronger blow and can take a move towards 19,800. Moving averages here are still in green on the 4-hour charts. Stochastic has dropped. Stochastic has dropped sharp. In fact, the MACD, if you look at MACD after hitting the lows, it is still in green and it is still lot much of room on the upside. So as I said, till 20,200 180 levels, we should not be treating Tech 100 as bearish. RSI has dropped as well. Now look at the day. What has happened on the daily charts? Rise, retracement, support from the 20 period, rise, retracement, support from the 20 period, again trying to bounce. And if you see this, it has breached the resistances here toward the last trading session, because for last couple of weeks we have seen the Tech 100 trading in this nice flag formation. Now this time it has breached this. However, the closing of the candles is below the support zone, and thus it is important to notice, because see, one bearish candle, couple of bounce backs, and now at any point of time, if Tech 100 trades below 20,200 and 20,100 zone, you can stay short, and we will look forward to another round of drop, which is going to take the prices towards 19,800 levels possibly. If you look at the move, this is how it has been trading. So 20,600 to 19,800 with the median at around 20,200. So this is how you should observe the charts. A drop below 20,200 100 will take it towards the lower end of this. So this is something you should keep a note of. But remember, it is finding a very good support from the 20 period moving average. Stochastic has dropped here. MACD, if you see, MACD has stayed here flat at plus 200, and after crossover now trying to trade bearish. Now if you observe this, it is looking downwards, and it appears that if it starts to plummet, it is going to take a deeper move. But if you observe Tech 100 for the last multiple weeks, the highs are always remained at a further up level, that is towards plus 400. Right now it is reversing from the median. RSI has dropped here. Coming to the week. Now look at the weekly charts. Rise, retracement, rise, retracement, retracement, and we have seen 6 greener candles after this correction here. Now if you look at the greener candles, you'll see a very small, or you can see diminishing body size, and then this red candle has appeared, which could be the beginning of the reversal here. But right now I can say it is consistently delivering higher lows and higher highs as well. Last week also it has delivered higher highs, where it has moved towards 2560 levels. And actually what is happening, you should notice this. See, a base is created, a drop is seen, and then this uptrend has appeared here. Now the coming week is going to be crucial, as this could set this as a reversal, where the prices may again try to move towards these lows, where we can see in fact Tech 100 trading below 19,000 levels in the next few weeks. So possibly the closing of the coming week is going to be remain very very important. Stochastic at extremely overbought zone, and it is not that it cannot sustain these overbought levels, but already we have seen a good bull run, so the chances of reversal increase. While if you see the MACD after forming triple top, it has crossed over, and now again it has crossed over for a buy here, and thus we have to observe Tech 100 specifically at these levels, because see, this is a bullish crossover and this has come after a bear run. It appears that it may hit the highs, but I have shared several times that, see, a triple top is seen and the chances of the down move from here are very very high. RSI rising. Coming to the month. Now this is important on the monthly charts. Why? See the formation of the last two candles with bigger tails and with greener bodies. What has happened this month? It has achieved higher highs and it is now moving. It is still in green. Where this current candle closes again is going to be important. I expect, even if it sees a drop towards 19,800 levels, we may see a pullback towards the last trading session for this month, which means the fourth session for this week, where it can again pull back towards 20,000, and then the coming week or the next month might initiate the bearish trades here. But I will say right now, looking at the move here right now, it is not very much encouraging for the bears here. It is still trading in this bullish channel on the monthly charts. Thus on the month till 14,000 you have to be careful, 18,000 you have to be careful, and it is a far below level as well, which may take it few weeks and months for it to correct till towards those levels. Specifically where the current candle closes and how it starts, That is going to be important. Any drop below 19,400 and 19,000 levels will certainly be a confirmation that the coming month is going to remain an extremely bearish month. Stochastic rising, look at MACD. MACD is at the top. It has reversed sharp. It has hit the top. It is a V-shaped recovery, and the current levels are going to remain important. Remember, Tech 100 can still stretch the for the next few weeks before it is set for a reversal, uh, maybe in the year 2025. So I will still say the prospects for Tech 100 are still not that strongly bearish, though it is at a slightly overbought zone. But I still see that there is a further room for a rise here till the year end. However, notice the fact that a reversal is imminent, a drop has to be there. It cannot stretch this run for long, at max till the year end or the first month of the next year. At max, I am saying in the best case, if it stretches the rally to the best of the possible, it cannot stretch it beyond next 2 to 3 months. Now, coming to the level. Now, before I give you the levels, if you want to learn this art of trading, join my mentorship batch. And if you just want to trade as per the signals, be a part of my signals channel on Telegram. Connect with me, write an email or ping me over Telegram for your queries. And if you're looking forward to a broker which offers you a free account with lowest spreads and no hidden charges, you can find the recommended broker link also in the channel and video description. Now, as I shared, you can buy here at 360 levels, but remember 400 is a very good resistance, 485 is the next. And then if it stays above this time above 485, we can see it moving towards the last week's high, and in fact we can see it breaking past the record highs as well. Anything and everything is possible. If there is a downside, these are markets, it can take it on the other side before trapping you for it with a drop. Now, likewise, sell at 2280, but you have to be very careful at around 2200, 180, and then at around 20,100. This complete zone is going to remain critical. Below this, you can expect a stronger drop. This time, in fact, it can breach past 19,800. See, it can show you swings hitting 19,800. We can see a closer of the month towards 20,000 levels. Take your trades accordingly. Now, let's move to Dow. See, US 30 has taken a sharper correction, staying flat for the entire week, hitting the double top. We have seen it reversing, and it has come down to its stronger support, for at which we have seen it struggling to break below for last 4 weeks. That is at around 41,800. Because once it breaks below 41,800, the chances will be high that US 30 may see a move towards 41,000 to 40,800. Why? See the movement here on the weekly charts: rise, retracement, retracement, retracement. Every rise is followed with a retracement. And yes, despite everything, it is still respecting this bullish channel where the lows could be at around 41,000. And if it breaks this time below this, you can expect a greater correction, which can in fact take it towards the base which it has created for in the recent past at 38,000 levels. See, a stronger bearish move and a closing at the bottom is seen. This may continue here in the coming week, where we can see it dropping further. But if you see on the weekly chart, see, stochastic was overbought. Now it is crossing over the threshold, and possibly we may see the next few weeks as the bearish weeks for US30. But when you see the MACD, on the MACD, it is traded bullish, it has hit the highs trying to converge. Couple of bearish weeks does not mean that it is reversed. It is still has room for further rise. Yes, the election results in the US are going to be one driving factor, and possibly this could stretch this bull run for a while till the end of this year before plummeting sharp in the coming year. This is one thing we should keep a note of. Right now, it appears the downtrend might sustain for a couple of weeks before it bounces back. RSI looking downwards. Let's have a look at the 4 hour. Now look at the 4 hour chart. See, the crossover here in the moving average is an important observation. Lower highs and lower lows is again one thing, but it has to now break below this zone at 41,800. Oh, and if it breaks below 41,800 and 41,400, we can say that it has reversed. As long as it respects 41,800 and 41,400, 500 zone, we can say that it is forming a nice flag and it could break out on the upside. Now, coming week, 42,500, 600 is going to remain a key. Once it stays above 42,500, 600, it will again move towards 43,000. This one point you should keep a note of. If you look at the formation, rise, consolidate, drop, consolidation, drop, consolidation, drop, it could consolidate here for a while in between 42,000 to 42,300. If you see a struggle but US30 in breaking beyond 42,500, 600, consider that it is still bearish. Stochastic has dropped. MACD is trading sharply bearish and it is looking downwards. RSI has come to an extremely oversold zone as well. Coming to daily, on the daily charts, we have seen now US30 trading below the 20 period, and now it has hit the support at 50 period moving average. The next support zone is very strong at 41,800. Hitting this zone, we can again see a rise here. This is an expanding triangle, but once it drops below this, the chances will be high that 41,500 will be seen. And if it breaks this, then you can expect a sharper correction. Now, when you see US30, look at the near term. It is almost a year since when we have seen a fall here in US30. It has retraced but largely kept the uptrend intact. Stochastic here has also come to oversold zone. But look at the MACD after forming triple top. This crossover has appeared. This is trading with divergence. This can continue here for a while. RSI has dropped. Coming to the month. Now, on the monthly charts, remember one point. Look at the last few candles. You've seen it delivering higher lows. We have seen it delivering higher highs. Now, this could confirm the reversal here. If you track the movement where the candle has started in the beginning of the month, we had seen it at 42, 250 levels, 300 levels. It has almost seen 1,000 points on the upside, and now this is possible that it can hit the lows towards 41, 400, 500, or 41,000 and close the month at around 42. So this swing can be expected. This could become the reversal sign. This we should not forget. Remember, trading with divergence, but it is still staying this bullish channel intact, where US30 has to first trade below 40,000 and then below 38,000 in order to confirm a complete reversal on the monthly charts. It still has a room for further rise. Stochastic overbought, MACD also at top, and I have shared this that possibly at these levels a reversal can be expected. RSI at top. So now we have seen the charts and indicators. Time for me to give you the. Now you can buy at 42,140, but see this resistances on the upside are very nearby till 42,500. 400 is respected. Only bullishness is beyond 42,400, and then this complete zone between 42,400 and 600 is critical. In fact, include 42,500 also as a good resistance. This complete zone between 42,400 to 600 is critical. Any move beyond 42,600 is a sign of reversal, where we can expect it to keep, in fact, moving towards 43,000 levels. While on the downside, sell at 41,950, expect 41,800, 600 as a greater support. And if it trades below this, you can expect a good correction. But remember, as long as it respects 41,400 levels, we can expect a pullback, and a closing of the month at around 42,000 is possible. Take your trades accordingly. Like, share, subscribe, and comment. Do join my mentorship batch and signals channel. Reach out to me for your queries. Do not miss to watch the twice a day updates which I share for the US indices. First with the Asia and Europe session, next with the US session. Press the bell icon. Thank you. Have a great profitable trading week ahead and a happy weekend. Thank you.